Evening, welcome to City Scene TV. Tonight we're going to be featuring a couple of pretty different but very worthwhile organizations. First guest, it's been a while since they've been on the show. It's the Young Athletes in Christ Foundation, and they're going to fill us in on what's going on as they mentor and train young athletes around the county. A bit later in the show, we're going to welcome some folks from another great organization, the Cancer Support Community. But first, welcome back CEO John Diaz and Executive Director Al Perez. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome to both of you again.
Yes, good to see you both.
Back. So John provided a brief general description of what the YAC Foundation is. Give us a little infomercial on what you do and what your goals are.
Well, YAC Foundation stands for Young Athletes for Christ. We're a Christian-based 501c3 organization, and what we are is an organization that was designed to empower the youth here using sports as a vehicle and to help them on the field, in the classroom, and in life be successful. So our organization, we've been around for 15 years. Today, this year, we celebrate 15 years of working with kids and families within the community. And we're really excited about the opportunity. Our goal is to help student athletes, give them the resources needed so that they can succeed on and off the field and go out there and be purpose-driven and begin to go out and see college as an opportunity for them to become young men and women, to go out there and be purposeful and come back hopefully in their community and give back in some sort of way.
And so where are you located?
Our offices we have a YAC Youth Center in Oxnard currently, and we also have our gym out there. But we basically service the whole Ventura County and actually just started our program the last couple of years in West Texas.
West Texas?
Yes.
So California and West Texas?
Correct.
And nothing in between?
Not yet. Not yet. We're working on it.
Like a little leapfrog.
Do the bookends and you'll fill it in afterwards.
There you go.
Well, so what age of kids are you sort of targeting?
Yeah, we work with kids anywhere from ages 7 years old all the way up and through adulthood. You know, kind of that mentoring part, it really never stops. And but we start at about 7 years old, young boys and girls. So
now, does your organization, your program, does that then supplement their school sports programs?
Yes, in a way, basically.
And enhance them, I guess?
Yes.
And that's the goal, is to come and partner with actual local schools, etc., and begin to help the kids in other areas that they may need assistance in. Just become a resource for them.
Right. So how did the organization come about?
Back in 1997, you remember our co-founder, Toa Saipali, who's our cousin. He and I started the organization back in South Oxnard at Channel Islands High School. We were both alumni, and I was coaching at the time, and we both had gone on to college and became successful, used that as in obtaining scholarships, and thought that we could give back into our schools by developing the young guys that were there going to school and help them in the sport themselves, and then from there begin to mentor them how to make good choices, and then use education and hopefully sports as a vehicle to help them get into college. And then through that we began to continue, and it just began to grow and grow and grow. And you know, back then we were just on the south side of Oxnard hoping to just work with a couple of kids and use our relationships with the college coaches, and as a result it just began to blossom, and here we are 15 years later, and we have over 200 kids that have gone to college that we've helped to place.
Terrific.
Wow, that's
we have over
awesome.
50 that have graduated now, and we still have another 50 that are in college right now. And our goal is really just to see them go out and be whatever God desires for them, and to come back, and wherever they came from, they can always give back to the community and become prominent people in different areas and careers now.
Wow. So you do a lot of, a lot of training, conditioning, what have you. And I know you talk about how you get them assistance, getting recruited, getting them into schools and whatnot.
Do you want to share that with them?
Sure. We, John's been doing this for about 15 years and really using relationships that he's had with college coaches, with hundreds and hundreds of college coaches at the different levels, from Division I all the way down through NAIA, to bring kids to those coaches. We do highlight reels. We work with the kids to get, work on their grades, work on their SAT and ACT scores, and we present to the coaches that we know all across the country these kids. And like John said, we've been able to be very successful. Last year we had about 27 kids from this area in West Texas that we were able to help get into college on 4-year scholarships.
So you kind
That's
of
incredible.
you kind of get proactive, you know, when say as they're getting into recruiting mode for the next football season, you kind of a step ahead. You're pitching videos and stuff to them. Say,
That's
hey,
right.
come and take a look at these kids here. It's
That's
kind of
right.
Yeah.
And even before that, we're trying to start even earlier to make sure their academics are lined up. Obviously, we're doing a lot of the training with our staff, but really trying to make sure they're making good decisions, making sure that their academics are lined up. So when that time comes, that everything's ready and lined
Right.
up, and they're very marketable to the different schools that
Right.
offer scholarships.
Now, it's not just football?
No.
Okay, okay.
No. That was our baby. It was football
Right.
started as our baby, and both of us playing football back then, we developed a lot of relationships, and now we've learned that we can go out and help other kids in other sports.
Right.
And now we have volleyball players, basketball players, baseball players, softball players, track, soccer. So we're working with different sports now to try to develop them and try to teach them at an early age and try to develop them to become who the college coaches are looking for, so that hopefully we can have a vehicle for them to always come throughout Ventura County and West Texas and know that there's some great kids out here that can go help their programs and ultimately be a win-win situation.
And of course, getting to these kids earlier
Correct.
is probably better.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know,
Very
I mean,
important.
get them on the right track.
Yeah.
Now, are they generally at-risk children?
A lot of them are. I think, you know, John and I have had this conversation many times. We really believe that every kid today is at risk.
No, I would
You know,
agree
I mean,
with that.
there's so many influences and things out there today. So it's really kind of a blurry statement, you
It
know, on
is.
the at risk, because really everyone is. So we just reach out to all the kids through sports. We get them in, try to help them to make right decisions, get on track academically, and be good, well-rounded young men and women.
So I'm guessing you have a changeover kind of with the school year each year, right? So as you know, we're getting into fall now, and with the newest school year, how many kids are involved in the program right as we speak? How many?
Probably, I would say anywhere between 50 and 100 kids.
Wow.
It just depends. When we're heavy into our training seasons, we're going to have a lot more kids during that time.
Right.
We also have our kids that are doing the recruiting stuff with us. We have kids that are involved with our other types of sports and training. We have our mentoring program. So on any given time, we could probably be between 50 and 100 kids, probably.
So how does it work? Does a child come to you, a person, young adult, whatever, come to you, and what happens? Do you meet every week? Do you?
Yeah, you know, a lot of it, the first point of contact in a lot of cases is they come to our camps, they come to different training sessions that we do, they come to some kind of an event, a community service event that we've announced. We've got a lot of followers on Facebook and a lot of word of mouth, and you know, also put a lot of things in the newspaper to let folks know that you know, we're doing these different things. They come in, they get exposed to really what we're doing, especially the parents get exposed to what we're all about. And it's not just the training itself, but it's trying to, you know, everything that we do has a character component to it, whether it's a training session or a camp. We're always talking about academics and character, etc. So they get in that way, then they get exposed to what we're doing, and they see the variety of things that we can offer to the different kids that are in the area.
Wow. I think we've got the photos that
Right.
John and Al can describe for us.
And also, I think we have a photo of some alumni, and talk
Yes.
about the role
Yeah,
that the
sure.
alumni play in your whole program.
This is a family here locally in Camarillo that their son just recently signed a scholarship for baseball, and they signed their scholarship papers
Wow.
there.
Oh,
he's
where's he
going
going?
He's going to Cal State University San Marcos
Very
out there
cool.
by San Diego,
Yeah.
and it's very exciting because very big supporters of what we do, and the family's been with us for probably over 5-6 years,
my gosh.
training in our program, and then ultimately develop into recruiting and moving forward and
Right.
helping them have an opportunity to go to college.
Very cool.
This is another photo right here. This is one of our mentoring sessions and tutorial assistants. So one of our kids from Camarillo High School on the left there, Nate Anderson, is actually tutoring the other three for the SAT.
Excellent.
And
That's
so
right.
as a result of our SAT tutoring program, many of these kids get opportunities to raise their scores up. So we try to utilize our alumni to help in that.
I thought about going back and redoing mine. Can you help me?
I think you only get like 5 chances.
And this is one of the camps we did at the Cowboy facility with the
Yeah, right.
Oxnard
Nice.
City right there.
Yeah.
We were able to utilize the facility 2
Wow.
years ago there, and we had over 100 kids at the camp from all over the county, and just a great opportunity. You can see all the alumni in the back. that's what it's all about.
Very
It's
cool.
them giving back into the community and being able to help.
Why don't you plug your website too?
Yes.
Serious, and
Sure.
if people need to get in touch, do you
Yeah.
have a website?
Yes.
What
yeah.
is it?
It's
They can go to www.yacfoundation.org, and that is YAC with a C. So
Okay,
make
and
sure
all
it's
your
in
all
there.
of your camps and
Yes,
things are
all
available.
those-
Can they
Correct.
sign up there as
Yes,
well?
Yes, they
Okay.
can. That's right. This
So
is another.
yacfoundation.org.
Yeah.
That's right. This is another camp that we do annually with the Santa Paula Cardinal organization out there. So this was just this last summer.
Yeah, this is an opportunity that we had a couple years ago to help out in the south side of Oxnard. We were able to go out and during Thanksgiving do a Thanksgiving gift away for food and stuff to the homeless people out there in south side. And we have kids from all different high schools and parents that came out to support through our City Kids program.
Excellent.
To give out into the community. Here's just another opportunity. We do a Toys for Tots with the Oxnard PAL. Every year there's probably about 1,500 kids that come out there and looking for toys. And so through what YAC does is we have a little potluck where parents, family, and kids can come back and give into that and be a part of that.
Nice.
This is just one of our college field trips to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, where we take kids out into college to expose them to what college is like, take them out there. This is another camp that we did. That's Jeff Matthews there. He's the quarterback at Cornell University.
Oh, cool.
And so these are some of the kids. We did a little fun thing with the big sticks and stuff, like the ice cream man and stuff kind of deal. So it was pretty fun.
There are a lot of these children, like first-generation college attendees.
They are.
Okay.
They
They are.
really are. Yeah. That's
They
the
don't have the
deciding
mentoring
part.
of their parents
Yes,
necessarily.
exactly.
That's-
And here's just another photo of our training sessions with the girls. This is a softball group that we work with here locally, the Venom program here in Camarillo. And just recently, as well as yesterday, we were able to, as part of our mentoring, to go back into the community. This is Channel Islands High School, our alma mater, where every year I try to go back there and just share with them some words of
Right.
wisdom to encourage them to go out and do well and strive to make good choices. Just one of the things that we desire as a Christian organization is to pray over our kids and to believe for them to be successful, to know that their families love them and care for them, and that we can go out there and partner with them and just speak blessings over their
Right.
lives. And here is our Thanksgiving feeding every year for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
We've been out in Ventura giving back, and you can see all of our different families there. We had over 50 people this past year come and give away their time on a
Excellent.
Thanksgiving to help out. So it's been exciting.
And this is
the alumni picture then?
Yeah, this is a great picture here. A couple of our alumni that are actually out there living out their dream of working with professional athletes. The one on the left there is David Herrera out of Channel Islands High School, who is in the Boston Red Sox organization as
Cool.
an athletic
Nice.
trainer. He just got called up to the
well,
big
the
leagues.
season they had,
to
he
finish
called
out.
up pretty quick.
And then the one on the right is Anthony Perez. He's an athletic trainer for the Pro Beach Volleyball Tour.
Very cool.
Any relationship?
Yeah, it's my son.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
Thank
Great
you.
organization, guys. So yacfoundation.org.
That's
Yes.
right.
Awesome.